The student in front of me is probably 5 years old, and the student behind me is 3. And there's fat ass 65-year-old Randy in there in between.
Welcome to Cue the Mic. I'm Darren Worth.
And I'm the ravishing educational Randy Twyford.
And I'm Emma Derflinger, and this is episode 147. Guys, we're gonna get ahead of this. Randy's in a silly, goofy mood today. So,
Yeah.
I fear this.
And Darren just woke up.
Yeah, we're all a little giggly.
And the alarm was
Yeah, we're
going
kind of
off
like
for
high school
2
girls
minutes.
in PE
Darren
class.
I never have to set an alarm. And the alarm was going off for 2 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? What's that beeping?
What's that beeping?
It was
I
the
actually woke
alarm.
up.
Did you guys ever remember that there was an old joke? Darren, you'll remember this. Pagers. You know.
Yeah.
You know, pagers would go off and they'd beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
The guy was in a bar, and there's a very large ass lady in the bar, and the pager, she had a pager on, and it started going off, and the guy in the bar goes, "Look out, boys, she's fucking backing up."
Oh, my best pager story was when I had a pager. We were deer hunting, and we were across the river in Gulfport, Illinois,
Oh boy,
at the Titty Bar,
Titty bar.
and because that was that's what we did when we went deer hunting. Is you on Friday night you always went to the Titty Bar, and you got home from the Titty Bar about 3:00 in the morning, and then you got up at 4:00 in the morning and went deer hunting, and then you kind of rested your eyes and slept against the pole and didn't give a shit whether a deer ever came by or not. Right. And so I'm in there, and my pager went off.
Oh boy.
And the stripper saw my pager go off and takes my pager and puts it in her G-string. And somebody said, "Call this thing again."
Let me guess, it was on vibrate instead of just sound.
But it flashed and vibrated.
Okay, there you go. The old days of pagers.
Guys, it's 5:30 in the morning, and we're making titty bar jokes already.
I was thinking the other day about the technology of cell phones.
Okay.
Of how far they've came in such a short time. I used to sell cell phones when they first came out, and it was the bag phone.
Was that part of the answering service? Kind of
service,
a conglomeration? Yeah.
No, that was part of the answering service. I sold. I had a dealership for cell phones, and I sold those bag phones. You remember those bag phones? They were just a cat's ass.
Was Motorola the only one that had a bag phone?
I think they were.
What is a bag phone?
Yeah, they were a bag phone, so they fit like in a bag, like a simulated leather bag.
Kind of about like, you can't
and
see
it was the whole thing was a battery, and it was like it was like a regular. You snapped the receiver into it like a home phone, and you took it out. But when you look at those phones back then, those phones were 2 watt. That's the 3 watt.
Yeah, 3 watt. Featuring a high-powered 3 watt.
So they were 3 watt because the towers were so far away from each other.
Exactly.
Because there was only a cell phone tower every 50 miles.
Right.
So they needed that wattage to reach the towers. So far now there's a tower on every goddamn street corner.
If not more.
Right. I mean, hell, down here in Florida, the towers are palm trees. You look up and you're like, oh, there's a nice palm tree. Oh, no, that's a cell phone tower.
Is that right?
Yeah, they disguise them.
Huh. And now I think those regular cell phones, now the ones like we got there, a half watt, something like that.
Yeah.
And then I was the big dick in town because I had one mounted in a car.
Were you snapping one for us?
No, I was holding up my phone as a demonstration. I am looking at said bag phone, which I would like you guys to know that they came and went before I was born.
I could believe that. Yeah.
They were introduced in '88 and they were gone by the late '90s.
Yeah, that'd be about right.
I was going to say, because I got mine. I remember my parents, we bought one when I was driving back and forth to college. And so I only was able to use it because I think it was so goddamn expensive. It was probably $3
they were higher to hell.
Well, right. it was 60 cents. It was 60 cents per minute.
Right. So I was only able to use it for emergencies. I'm not sure I ever used the damn thing. But when I was driving back and forth from Southeast Iowa to Ames, and so I had the bag phone. Yeah, so that would have been that would have been 1985, 86.
Right. Well, then, like
they
I
were
said,
introduced
I had one
in '98.
Every time I would get
98.
No, 88.
88, yeah.
Yeah, 88.
84.
It says from 1988 to 2000.
87,
Really?
88. Yeah.
Yeah, all the internet's saying that. So maybe it was by like your senior
2 years. Did I have to just go it alone?
Yeah, you were just going alone on your own. God was your co-pilot.
Had to read a map?
Oh,
no.
God, you still had to do that before. You had the bag phone.
There was no digital readout or anything. You could always call somebody.
And I had to learn how to
typically
barbecue?
typically powered by a car cigarette lighter.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
It's just so funny.
We had to learn how to barbecue without the internet.
Yeah. And then
could you imagine having to learn how to barbecue without this podcast? What a shame that would be.
Oh.
And then came the internet with dial-up internet, and we could watch. What was that chat thing that we were all into? I forget what the name of it was.
AOL.
No.
AIM.
I mean, everybody was on it, and it was
Instant Messenger.
Chat. No, it was the name of the internet, the website. Everybody'd get on there. Old Dave would get on there.
You mean the chat room, the barbecue forum?
Barbecue forum, yes. Then the barbecue forum came along.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of before cue the mic, you guys know that we're coming up on it would be what? 3 years of this podcast? No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We're almost to 100 we're coming up on 3 years.
Holy shit. Man.
What a deal.
Yeah, because our first one, oh God. Guys, we're getting fucking old.
We're gonna start getting advertisers.
Yeah, because our first episode went out, oh my God, yeah. May 1st of 2023. Oh God.
Wow.
We've been doing this a long time.
Man, we're up to 4 listeners already, probably.
5 on a good day.
5 on a good day.
Yeah. 5 on a good day. Depends on if my mom listens. I think she skips some episodes.
She does?
I don't know.
Surely not.
Maybe. There's a couple episodes where I text her and I'm like, hey, I'm going to do you a solid. This episode's crazy.
So I'm sure she'd listen to that one.
Yeah, maybe. But anyway, 3 years of the podcast in May.
So what's the weather like in the Midwest, since I don't look at that anymore?
Freaking warm.
Yeah.
Warm?
It's 41
Yeah,
out this morning, World Headquarters.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's gonna be 60 degrees here today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be 60s.
It's been 60s for the last like 3 or 4. Oh my god, it's gonna be 65 on Tuesday.
Yeah, this week it's supposed to warm up, except then come Friday it's supposed to cool off some.
Yeah, and then by next Saturday, it'll be 33 degrees.
I know. Just when I need it to be nice weather.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's been in the low 60s for the last high 50s for the last couple days.
Isn't that bad when you're somewhere and you don't care what the weather is anymore?
You know,
No,
yeah.
not really.
Why would you need to know, you know?
Right.
What am I going into? I'm going to be in Naples, Florida for the end of the week.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's not very far from me.
Yeah, I should have had you come pick me up from the airport. I didn't think you'd be down there. Instead of renting a car.
We send a guy.
I'm renting a car. Be cheaper.
Oh, my God. We're supposed to be... Oh, my God. Monday's only supposed to be 76 here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But then 80, 81, 83, 84, 83.
Oh, boy.
Mine's saying Naples is just the mid 70s, so there's not going to be much of a difference until Friday when I show 40-degree difference, and I'm going to want to cry that I even left.
Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Just like I said, I'm hoping it'd be nice weather this weekend, but of course.
Get the truck out.
Back and rain out, so. So, Darren, you're not at a barbecue contest this weekend?
No,
what's going on?
No, nothing on the calendar. You know, I didn't think Sherry thought it was a very good idea that I flew back to Texas.
Oh, okay.
Even though after watching awards last night over in Mercedes, Texas, I sure wanted to be there.
Was it KCBS or another?
A CBA.
CBA.
What is CBA?
Champions Barbecue Alliance.
Oh.
So CBA is kind of the newest, well, not the newest thing. They've been going around for a couple of years, but they're, they have a judging where the judges enter their scores on their phones.
You say.
So they've got a program. So instead of having a scorecard and somebody keying it in, right, they've got either on their phone or I'm not sure if it's on their phone.
Honestly,
or they provide phones, but they have these scoring that you log in and you put in your judge's number. I think I haven't done it. I've heard about it, and that, you scan, I think you scan the box, and then you put in your score and you can put comments. So they get a lot of, they give it a number for their judging 1 through 10 or whatever.
Right.
But they give it, they see a lot of comments. I was talking to Fred Robles, who was one of the Rio Valley Meats, who was one of the guys that helped found that thing. And he was talking, I said, how many comments do you get? And he goes, we probably get 15, 20 comments a contest.
I'll be dang.
That get fed back to you. And I mean, they're pretty, instead of just marking a comment like we're used to in KCBS, they actually get a real comment, like, hey, and it's not a comment that, says, hey, it's not because they're typing it on their phone. So people tend to be short, right?
Right.
And concise about the comment. But, they'll say, maybe too tender or too salty or, just something that really kind of helps the cook. He was showing me some of the comments. I'm like, wow, these comments like really help you as a cook.
Instead
tell
of
you
just
what was
blasting
going
your
on.
ass.
And he goes, some of them don't, but some of them, but the majority of them help you as a cook about figure out what's going on of why you didn't get a good score or why you did get a good score.
It's honestly surprising that more competitions don't have that.
Yeah, it just
in this day and age,
it just costs money. I mean, like with KCBS, we've bitched about KCBS scoring for years and how they need new scoring and whatever. And it's just, it's money, I mean, their income is judging fees, and their income is membership, which is $35 a year. And there's just it's not a high budget thing.
Never has been, has it?
God, Randy, did you sleep with my glasses?
I must have.
I was trying to figure out why my glasses are like, oh, I know why. Because I made some fajitas last night, and
there you go.
I got a little fajita jizz on my
oh boy
on my from my flat top griddle here. I got a little fajita spray for my glasses. Okay. Was out cooking. You know, I'm not a big, as you all know, I'm a steak or I'm a chicken guy and a fish guy when I'm in
right
most all the time. But it was Valentine's Day.
There you go.
So,
speaking of flat tops,
me being the suck ass, I said, "Hey, honey, would you like some Wagyu fajitas?" Oh,
there you go.
So I made some Wagyu fajitas and cilantro lime rice and some, and then I was in the mood. Somebody posted some more of those HEB butter tortillas. Have you ever had those?
No.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Is that them balls you were playing with online or something?
Yeah. They're life changing.
What a way to word that.
HEB butter tortillas. If you ever get a chance, you're in Texas, go to your nearest HEB, and they make these butter tortillas in the store, and they press them out, and they're warm. They're warm.
Oh boy.
And you go out, and I remember when we were there a couple weeks ago, we take them out, and we're shopping with the gals from Snake River and Gabe and I, and we're doing a bunch of grocery shopping for the contest. And we get out to the truck, and they're like, "We're ready to go." And I'm like, "No, we're not. Open that bag of tortillas." And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, open that bag of tortillas." And they were warm. We peeled them off and ate the tortillas warm. And they're nice. Made of, they use the fat instead of most tortillas use lard or oil or whatever.
Yeah.
They use butter.
Oh, and I bet they are tasty.
Oh, they're just tasty. So, and I think they probably use a butter extract or something in theirs to get even more butter flavor. Because yesterday afternoon I went down the rabbit hole.
Can you have butter?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Shitting my brains out this morning, Emma.
Oh.
But
okay.
But anyway, so I took the. But you got to take one for the team on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So anyway, so I made these so I went out on the internet because we don't have an HEB, and I made my own tortillas. And I went out and looked at all these knockoff recipes for butter tortillas, and they were all virtually the same, surprisingly, because tortillas are very simple to make.
Yeah.
And so I made some DW butter tortillas. And then I tested one, and I'm like, "Oh, this doesn't taste that buttery." So then I took some liquid parquet and spread the dough mixture and melded that in, and that helped a little bit. So then I had some spray butter. So when I normally put them on the flat top, when I put it on the flat top, I just put it on there dry. But I sprayed the tortilla with some pan or some what do you want to call it? Some spray. It wasn't parquet, but I cannot believe it's not butter, fake butter.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it has a pretty good butter flavor to it. So I sprayed both sides of it, and that seemed to bring even more butter flavor out to it. So, but I think the answer is you got to find a butter extract and not only put butter for your fat, but you got to put this butter extract. But I noticed like on the HEB ones, like a good pie crust, you can see, or a good biscuit, you can see the fat in there. You can see the butter. You can see the butter smeared in that tortilla.
Wow. Now HEBs, are they primarily Texas?
Yeah, they're Texas. They're Texas. I think they're all Texas. I don't know if they go outside of Texas or not.
Okay, I've heard of them. I've heard of HEBs.
Randy, I tell you, the HEB Plus. We went to an HEB Plus. We drove about 25 miles. We went 25 miles, and I bet you we drove past 35 HEBs to go to this HEB Plus.
Okay.
It's like a Buc-ee's truck stop for grocery store.
Is that right?
We walked in the front door, and you know how they have, convenience stores or what I have ready to make meals where you can just microwave meals.
Sure.
They had this section, 4 complete rows of ready-to-make meals of everything from A to Z.
Huh.
Man, that pen is next to your microphone. It was like, oh,
Did you hear it?
oh.
Yeah. Okay.
You ever want to
Taking
hear
fast
Randy
notes.
writing?
Fast notes. You can't read it. I can't even read it, but
That was the
You're,
point of taking it.
well, I know. But I feel like it gets into my head, and then that way I'll remember it. But speaking of those ready-to-made bowls, ready-to-make things, I found your guys' rice bowls at Walmart finally.
Oh, did you have one?
Did
you
you get
Try
one?
it?
Yeah, and it was very good.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Now the pro trick to this, to that rice bowl now, because I've added another element to it, is I'm trying to send you guys this.
Just trying to do 8 things.
I didn't think my pen was.
Speaking of Valentine's Day dinner,
Yeah, what did your loved one have for you?
well, I actually asked Lay not to do dinner because the fact that we eat dinner all the time, and I was like, let's do something different. So we actually went to Barnes and Noble, and I got a bunch
Are
of
they
books.
even still open?
Yeah, they're popping.
I didn't even know whether they were still open.
Yeah, they're hopping. But no, I was actually going to brag about my brothers. They both made dinners last night, and they sent pictures in the family group chat. JJ made chicken cutlets. Chicken cutlets, pasta, and garlic bread. And that looked freaking phenomenal. Because JJ's like the cook in our family.
Yeah,
But
he is.
Carter made steak and crab legs
Wow.
Whoa.
all by himself.
No sense holding
And some
back.
mashed potatoes. And Carter sent a picture of it, and my dad was like, "That was nice of his girlfriend to make." And Carter's like, "No, I did it. She worked today. I'm a stay-at-home dad." He's not a dad, but
Well, not that we know of
Yeah.
yet.
Fingers crossed.
If I saw that once yesterday, I saw it 100 times. It said, "Be careful out there today, boys. You want to be in 9 months? Do you want to be fishing or babysitting?"
Oh boy.
But I was just really impressed. I was like, "Wow, I didn't know Carter could cook at all."
So you went to Barnes and Noble.
I did. Do you guys want to see what I got? I got 4 new books. They're all about murder.
Oh boy.
Huh.
Speaking of murder, I figured you'd be sharing that picture I sent you.
No. Why would I share that?
Well,
That
I
made
just
me
thought
sad. It made me sad, Randy. I looked at it and I closed my phone immediately. I said, no.
There you go.
Can't be having that.
Another one bites the dust.
Randy was possum hunting, and he took a picture of a dead possum and sent it
not
to
even
us.
not even like a dead possum.
Blasted.
It was dead.
Yeah, he was
but
dead.
like,
He's going in the dumpster.
but like his face was blown off.
2 shots.
He was just bleeding. 2 shots
Yeah.
is Marla
His
getting
whole-
bad or what?
No, I have her do 2 shots. One gets them, but they got the dying quivers. So I just to make sure, not cap him again.
Yeah, old Annie Oakley.
Oh jeez.
We got 2 this week.
I will say, our
Them
group
little
chat this week was actually quite funny. Randy, I'm so proud of you for learning how to swim.
Thank you. I got
I
lessons tomorrow night, 7:15.
I genuinely did not believe you.
Didn't you really?
No,
Oh.
I did not believe you.
I did.
I was, when you were like, I'm taking swim lessons. I was like, what? I just like actually thought it was some kind of joke you were making.
No, my instructor told me I got reprimanded last week, or at last week's lesson. He told me that if I didn't practice this week, he was going to be upset with me. So
Well,
I went
good.
out and I practiced swimming twice this week.
See, that surprises me that your instructor's a guy. First of all,
I didn't have a
Okay.
choice there, and I just
that it's
showed up
not
and
that
he was
it's,
there.
that it's not some hot chick, and that would
Yeah.
motivate you to learn how to swim.
I didn't have a choice. I showed up, and it's kind of like, here you go. And he's a good instructor. I mean, it
He's
kind
probably
of makes me
good-looking, too.
feel. No, he's not.
Oh.
The student in front of me is probably 5 years old, and the student behind me is 3. And there's fat ass 65-year-old Randy in there in between. And then the parents come in the first day. You know, the first day, the
They probably think
5-year-old
you're some sort of pervert.
Well, that's kind of what I thought. You know, the 5-year-old, they're in there taking pictures of him, you know, swimming and stuff, and there I am just sitting around because of course, I came early, and you know, they're in there
Marla
taking
didn't want
pictures of the kid, and then the 3-year-old, when he came in, I mean, they started taking pictures of him, and he started fighting, not wanting mom, you know, and stuff. And there I am drying off, you know, like I'm getting the fuck out of here. But I'll tell you what, that swimming's a son of a bitch. I mean,
It's good exercise.
yeah, it is really good exercise.
Yeah, you're gonna lose some weight, especially if you're
I've
drinking
really
that protein coffee.
I've challenged myself on a few things, and so I think I got 2 more lessons. But I'm still going to keep practicing.
As you
But I
should.
learned one thing: you don't want to take and do lifting the same day you do swimming, because you
No.
just don't have the same oomph to you.
No, swimming is a workout in
You're-
itself.
You're lifting too?
Yeah.
Look at you go, Randy.
Sheesh.
I've been lifting for quite a while.
Wow.
Huh.
I will say,
It's not doing any good, but I'm actually adding weight on, but I'm justifying it saying it's muscle. So
yeah.
Well, you
That's-
should be adding weight, right? If you're lifting.
yeah,
Well,
and
You
I
should.
usually go at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's usually when I go. But then some mornings I'm a big pussy and don't get up, and I go in the afternoon. If I
I
have
can't
some
work
off
out
time.
in the afternoon. I just lose all
Well, I have
motivation
to get in
after
there
about
before
10
3
a.m.
o'clock. I have to get in there before 3 o'clock
Mhm.
because that's when all the kids from high school come, and I shouldn't even tell this, but
Please do.
No.
I was lifting Friday afternoon, and I waited too late, or the kids got out of school, so there was about a half a dozen of them little curly-headed fuckers back there in this back room where the cable equipment is, and they were all back there, and they were jackassing around and just causing trouble, taking up space. Well, the mood hit me, and I ripped ass and fumigated them out of the area. And I should have, because they all started going, oh my God. And I gave it away because I just kept working out. I should have went, which one of you fuckers did that? Come on. You have a little respect. I screwed up. I should have done it. But I'll tell you what, it calmed them down. I fumigated them.
Blowing ass.
I fumigated them.
The way you set that up was actually so scary. I wasn't sure where it was going to go. And then, you just ripped ass.
Yep. I would kind of mark a few of them up, the way they were just kind of jackassing around, as my new word I learned this week. They were actually fuck muppets.
I do.
A fuck muppet.
So we're bringing back Randy's Word of the Week segment.
A fuck muppet is a spectacularly useless human being who manages to complicate the simplest task, then stands there like they deserve a medal for trying. And I would put about a half a dozen of these little curly-headed bastards in that category. Because they all have the same hairdo, you know.
Yeah. My brother's, or one of my brothers has the same hairdo.
The curly hair deal. If
Yeah.
I had enough hair, I would try it.
The curly hair mullet. Well, Carter's curls are actually natural.
Well, then
But-
that's fine. But if I had a
He
little
had
longer
permed
hair...
it at one point. And then we realized he
Is
had
it
natural
permanent or
curls.
just putting some kind of gel in there or something?
Yeah, kind of depends.
Is that just what chicks? Is that the look that chicks dig?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Lane's bald, so.
Oh, well, that's why she hangs out with us.
Yeah, there you go.
She just hangs out.
I got another little topic for the day.
Okay.
Safety first.
Okay.
Safety first.
Yeah, you want to be safety. People online can probably tell a little bit. Do you guys ever remember, I know Emma won't, but the Seinfeld episode with Uncle Leo, which he burned off his eyebrows and he painted them on with a marker? Do you remember that one?
No, I never watched Seinfeld.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Seinfeld had an older uncle, Uncle Leo, and he burned his eyebrows off. And so he didn't look evil. He took a marker and drew eyebrows on, but he drew them at an angle, and everybody thought he was mad at him, that he was giving them a score.
Now I'm going to have to look up the Uncle Leo episode because that's how great it is today. And with today's technology, you just go to YouTube and type Uncle Leo burning eyebrows, and I'll be able to watch the episode.
Yep, you will. It's funnier now.
You know what I'm going to do for you, Randy?
What's that?
Since I have your address now because of last year's Christmas gift, I'm going to send you an eyebrow pencil. We're going to... Yeah. We'll have you just draw on your own. Smudge-proof, waterproof. So you can you can do your brows and you can swim.
Well, but my safety note is, anytime you're trying to light a flat top, make sure you have the gas off before you take and put the lighter in there to light the pilot light. Blew my ass up against the other side of the food truck.
Sometimes you tell these stories, and I really wish we had like a video to go with them, just because
that just blows my mind.
Literally,
it about blew mine.
That just blows. Yeah, Jacksonville, Illinois, man dies when trying to light food truck laptop. That just blows my mind that the flat top in there, because that's not an old truck.
No, it's only about 7-8 years old.
So that's what I don't understand is because any other laptop or any other flat top, that thermocouple would have to get hot before
kick the gas
would release kick that gas on.
Right, and it doesn't. I don't think it has a thermocouple.
Either somebody
she'll blast your ass. That's for sure.
Either somebody's fucked with that thing.
No.
So the guys
that I know of.
So there's two possibilities. Either A, the guys did it because they thought it would be funny.
Well, no, there's no way they could have done that.
Maybe.
Just bumped it. I mean, he hasn't used that flat top since last year, so it just got bumped.
No, it does it every year.
Or Marla was trying to get insurance money.
Ooh. Hey, I still got a food truck.
You might want to try lighting your flat top on there. Or just turn it on and then
that thing has...
Maybe I just want to light a romantic candle for Valentine's Day.
And then just turn your flat top on and forget you get a phone call and you got to leave the room. Boom. There you go. And my number one rule of thumb is do not call the fire department on the telephone. Drive to the fire department so they make sure they know you're calling.
Right. We have that rule at Smokey D's. If there's a fire, get everybody out of the building, wait 10 minutes, and then call the fire department because there's no such thing as a partial loss.
That's exactly right.
Jeez.
Speaking of the restaurant, how's things been going? Well, back to the barbecue contest. When's your next barbecue contest?
Coming up next week.
Next week, where at?
Where you at?
Well, I was going to say but now I'm flying solo again. Sherry was going to go, but now her friend is coming down to look at some properties, so now Sherry's not going. So I'm going up just a little bit north, Haines City, Florida.
Okay.
Which is just kind of all the barbecue contests in Florida seem to be, well, most of them are in that Lakeland, just kind of Tampa Bay area, east of Tampa Bay. So we're going to Haines City, Florida.
Haines City.
Haines City.
Haines City.
Ribs on the Ridge.
Is that a contest you've been to before?
Yeah, I did not compete there. I did not compete there last year. I competed there the year before, I believe. And for some reason, I don't know why, I competed under the team name with a perfect 180. And the only reason I remember that is because I was trying to figure out how to cook chicken legs at that contest. I'd never cooked chicken legs. And I was on the phone. I called Luke Darnell and I said, "Hey, Luke, I need to know how to cook chicken legs." And the morning of the contest, he's like, "Well, let's get Jerry Stephenson on the phone from North Carolina. He's a chicken leg cooking mofo."
Okay.
So Jerry Stephenson walked me through how to cook chicken legs on that can. I was cooking on the Jambo and I had a little can.
Right.
So he walked me through cooking chicken legs on the can. And of course I left before awards, but I got a perfect 180 in chicken and with a perfect 180. So when they announced at awards, they announced my name as, and with a perfect 180, and don't ask me why I did with a perfect 180. I don't even remember. Just jackassing around.
Kind of to circle back to our flat top lighting and incidents and fire and stuff, brings up another new word.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Another new word called prefuction. Prefuction. The calm before everything goes to shit, and you already know you're not going to care.
Oh.
Prefuction.
I don't give a fuck.
Calm before everything goes to shit, and you really don't care.
Boy, these wherever you're getting these guys are real life.
Urban Dictionary.
I forget.
It's Urban Dictionary.
It's called Willpower. The Instagram spot is called Willpower.
Oh, my phone's sitting right here, so I'm sure I'll have it by right now.
Well, it might not hear you.
Oh,
I didn't hear.
No, I guarantee everything you'll hear, my whole feed today will be that.
Well, maybe that's not a bad thing. We can.
Will be what?
Willpower.
It'll be full of willpower and
fuck Muppets.
Prefuction and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Muppets.
So, how many more contests you got in Florida?
I got this one, and then we got. I don't know how I'm going to survive, but I got about 2 weeks off, and then I got another one down in Torrey Island, which is it's down in the Everglades, so it's about 2 hours east of here.
That ought to be pretty neat down in the Everglades.
Yep. And then when we go home the end of March, then I come back the end of April, and there's one up around Tampa Bay, and so. This weekend is the second. There's a Florida Triple Crown barbecue. So when we were in Lakeland, that was the first leg of the Triple Crown.
Right.
And so taking reserve in Lakeland, of course, we're right up there with the Florida Triple Crown. So, and we threw up a pretty high score. So the highest 3 scores in each category and overall, they
those are
pay
neat.
out, I think,
always
additional
like those.
money. Yeah. So anyway,
now where's the second leg?
Haines City this weekend. And
this coming weekend. Okay.
Yep.
Haines City. I just looked it up, and it's kind of in like the middle of Florida, almost.
Yeah, it's kind of in the middle of. Yeah, I mean it's kind of between Orlando and Tampa, and I can tell you there's for being a very populated area, which it is, it's kind of out. It's kind of redneckish.
I love that.
It's that type of Florida. I'll go through a lot of, I'll see a lot of 4-wheelers and a lot of orange trees and whatever to get there.
Uh-huh.
There's not a fucking hotel within God knows how many miles. I mean, I got to drive 20 some minutes to get to my
Really?
hotel.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when we did it last time, Luke was there and he goes, "Hey, I got a Verbo. It's a camper. You want to share it with me?" I'm like, "Yeah, we'll share it." And it was a camper in a guy's driveway on the side of the contest site. And it was this old camper. Oh my God. It was such a shithole. But it was a place to sleep.
That's all you
But
need is a place to sleep.
Guys, we could walk to it. It was
well, that was nice. You could walk to the contest.
It was convenient, but it wasn't. For some reason about those campers, I don't care what it is. I just don't sleep worth a shit in those campers.
Right.
Even my own camper, I just don't sleep worth a shit. I love to drive it and whatever, but I just don't sleep worth a shit in them.
Yeah.
And so,
what's your first contest? What's your first contest back home?
Well, as soon as we get home, then we hit right in the next weekend, I believe. I think. Hold, please.
He doesn't know.
Feel free. Well, so then, yeah, so Torrey Island's the 21st. And then I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to, as soon as I get home on that Monday, I may turn around and fly back to Arizona for Lake Havasu. Maybe.
Okay.
But then the next weekend is Altoona.
What? Wait. So
what
like
day's Altoona? That seems early in the season for that.
No, 3rd and 4th.
3rd and 4th of March?
3rd and 4th of April.
April. Okay.
You're my backyard the one weekend I'm not even going to be here.
Huh.
What a shame. I can't come bother you.
3rd and 4th. Yep. And then we're off to Osage City, Kansas. And then we're off to the Rib World Cook-Off in Oklahoma. And then back to Florida in Auburndale, Florida.
Now,
And then I've got a conundrum.
Oh, there's 2 potential ones.
Well, I've got 2 weeks in a row. Let's see. I got 3 weeks in a row that I am signed up for, and I've already signed up for both contests 3 weeks in a row.
So what you're saying is you need Randy and I to go to the other one that you've already signed up for. And
so you've signed up for 6 contests, but you're only going to cook 3.
Yeah.
Randy, we're going to cook the other 3.
That is a conundrum.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and here's my problem. So it starts in the 1st of May, right?
Yeah.
So I'm signed up for the Grand American Barbecue in New York.
Okay.
Oh.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one we won last year.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was a Barbecue World Cup qualifier. Well, I've already qualified for the Barbecue World Cup.
Oh, I see where you're coming into your problem. You've signed up for World Cups, and now you've qualified.
So I've signed up. Well, so that's a double header, $50,000 payout contest, right?
Oh.
40,000 one day, I think, 15, maybe 40, 10, whatever.
What?
So that's in New York. Well, I'm in Florida the week before. That's the final leg of the Triple Crown. So I'll be flying home from Florida on Sunday night. So then the next week, I got to be in New York, or I got to be in Fargo, North Dakota for the Shields. That's also a qualifier.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm either 9 hours to Fargo,
Right.
Yeah.
or I'm 18 hours to New York.
Right.
Okay.
That feels like an easy decision to me.
Well,
What's
yes
your
and no.
decision? No, wait a second. What's your decision?
I don't know. I haven't made one. That's why I'm signed up for both contests.
Well, I would say go to New York because it's more money.
I would say go to Fargo because it's 1 closer, and 2, you like the Shields competition.
I love both these competitions.
Oh, wait a second. I've got the answer. I'm going to retract my suggestion.
Okay.
You don't go to either.
No, go to Fargo.
Okay. Wait
to
a second.
Fargo.
So this
because-
plays further. Here, before you make your decision, let's go to the next week.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
next week, I'm signed up for Minnesota in May.
Yeah.
Which is in Minnesota, right?
Right. No.
I thought it was in Nebraska.
My wife's joining the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Sherry.
Sheris?
You want to join?
No.
You're just going to sit there? She's going to sit there. Now we can't talk about her.
We don't talk about her that often.
The next week, what's your conundrum?
Yeah.
So the next weekend, they just come out with a $50,000 contest in Grand Junction, Colorado.
Oh.
which we used to go to Grand Junction, Colorado, to the contest in Grand Junction, Colorado years ago.
Right.
And have done, I think we won it and got reserve in Grand Junction. So we've done really well in Grand Junction, Colorado. $50,000 contest.
Right.
Not a qualifier. Minnesota in May is a qualifier. So if I give up any of these spots, I'm giving up spots to contests that are sold out, so somebody else gets an opportunity to qualify, right?
Yeah.
And then, oh no, that's just the 2 weeks. So that's my. So I got to make up this decision. Do I take the easy route and just go Fargo, Minnesota, May, easy, blah, or do I take the hard route and go New York, and then the next week I'm all the way across the country in Grand Junction, Colorado? Do I take the hard route?
I feel like you do a middle route.
Or do I do a middle route? Right?
Okay. I feel like you do Fargo, Grand Junction.
Okay, my question is, have you qualified for the Jack yet?
No.
Which one of these are any of these contests automatic to the Jack?
Well, New York would be a 1 in 2 chance. Fargo would be a 1 in 2 chance.
Oh shit! Well, I don't know.
Right.
Is Minnesota in May?
Yeah, Minnesota in May is probably a 1 in.
Okay.
I don't even know, 1 in 3 chance. And same with Grand Junction. They're probably toss-ups.
So none of them are automatics.
No.
Huh. I think I would stick with Fargo, Grand Junction. I think those would be my votes.
It's not much of a challenge.
But
how many contests in New York? How many contests are in New York? I would go to New York because more money, and then you're still at a 1 in 2 50-50 chance for the qualifying for the Jack.
Randy, he's asking our opinion, but we both very well know that he's going to do the hard route where he's going to go to New York and then Grand Junction because he likes a fucking challenge. I don't even know why we're talking about this.
And what the hell was that?
I was trying to readjust. We're getting that time.
Oh, yeah, the
sun's coming up. And
you're right. I thought he was giving me a high five because he knew I was right.
Well,
it's not, Randy. It's not even worth it. He's made up his mind. He was just trying to make it seem like he had a problem.
No, I don't think
his mind is. No,
I don't think he has.
No, I've been doing this podcast with Darren for 3 years. He's gonna be like, "Oh, what's your opinion?" And deep down, he's already made it. He loves to take the hardest possible route.
I have not.
He doesn't do anything easy. 9 hours? Oh, I just get back from Florida. I just have to drive a quick 9 hours up to the Shields competition in Fargo, whatever. No, I'm going to drive 18 to New York.
Fly. He'll fly to New York.
Oh, no.
No, he'll drive. He'll
You're
take the
drive
RV.
to New York? What the fuck?
Probably
we took the motorhome and the trailer last year.
Okay.
Yeah, fought a couple storms on his way back
that's
and
right.
out there.
That's right.
Added hours. He's going to do that again.
Now we wouldn't have to. We could do something different.
But we both know that, we all three know that that's what you're gonna do. And then you're gonna be like, oh, this was so great, I did so well. Well, how about we hop in the car and drive another umpteenth hours to Grand Junction while we're at it? No breaks. And while we're at it, we could maybe do a little sightseeing on our way to Grand Junction. But a boop.
Oh no, you can stop and work for a couple days.
Okay.
There you go.
Or you could stop somewhere and that's not at the store or at the restaurant and work on the business.
No, you got to stop and get some meat.
Oh, okay.
You got to make your potions.
Okay.
So
But,
I'd say
I'll probably mix them all up.
Exactly.
Since I'm cooking all the same stuff.
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. So mine is made
So
up.
it's kind of a 6 of one and a half dozen of another.
Yeah, it's a conundrum.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I can't wait. I can't wait till we get to this week, the week in May or whatever. And he's like, "Yeah, so I'm driving to New York and then Grand Junction, Colorado, because I love a challenge."
Or he'll
Remember
go
when I
someplace
asked-
completely different.
Yeah, or something in Texas will come up, and he'll be like, so actually, I'm in San Antonio."
Yeah, exactly.
God, he's so predictable.
Let's circle back on a topic that we changed the topic on, and you were saying on these Walmart.
Oh yeah, on the Poke Bowls.
The Poke
Oh
Bowls.
yes. Oh yeah.
You said there's a new addition or correction to them that you say.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
So now go buy the bag of vegetable slaw mix.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like and you can buy the broccoli slaw, but they have one called vegetable slaw, not coleslaw mix, but vegetable slaw. So it's got broccoli and cabbage and carrot, whatever.
California medley.
No, but it's
No.
but it's like coleslaw.
Oh,
It's a vegetable.
Hey.
It's a slaw mix.
okay.
You know what I'm talking about? It's ground up like slaw.
yeah,
It's shredded.
this-
It's shredded like slaw.
Okay.
Okay, so there's. Okay, so this is where it would get it. Would you just get like the dry stuff? So it would be like a
Yeah.
broccoli slaw. Okay, because
It-
if you
like,
look up,
like broccoli slaw, but
because when
we
you
have
look up
down
vegetable
here-
slaw on Walmart's app, it's a pickled slaw.
oh, okay. Well, maybe
Broccoli
because
slaw, though.
I've been getting it. I guess I've been getting it at Publix, so you can get a broccoli.
Is that a
slaw.
freezer product?
No,
No.
It's a fresh.
You get
product.
broccoli,
Fresh
yeah. The produce
Just
aisle.
go get something that's right next to the cabbage for coleslaw. Now you could use coleslaw
Yeah.
cabbage too, Randy.
Okay. Well, we got plenty.
Don't get me wrong. So you got plenty of that.
Yeah.
But then you put that in. So put your rice in the bowl and then put that vegetable slaw in there too. But put a lot more of that in. And so then you get your different texture. You got your cold, your hot, and then you put your poke on the top. So it just makes that bowl a lot more filling. So we've been doing that with all our rice bowls is instead
Okay.
of filling your bowl full of rice,
Yeah,
we've
that's a smart
actually
idea.
been doing just a little cup of rice and then a lot of vegetable slaw.
That's what. Well, yesterday I actually did that because I made like a makeshift shrimp stir fry bowl kind of thing.
We got one of
And I
those
just
noodle
did.
bowls.
I just did a half a cup of rice
A
and
beef
then
noodle bowl.
Yeah.
Here's a-
We've gotten lazy on rice. We used to get out the Instapot and mix it up, and now I've been going buying the little 2 cups together of. And Sherry's like, yeah, this is a little expensive. You know, it's like $2.29 or $2.49 for 2 little cups of rice.
Right.
But what I found is you put it in the microwave for a minute. It's really good rice. And last night I wanted cilantro lime. She wanted regular. So we can each have our kind of rice. And normally I get brown rice and quinoa, and she wants just regular white rice. So you can have whatever rice you want with your meal, but it's more portion control. So you're only
Sure.
doing
Yeah.
like that little 3/4 of a cup of rice versus gorging yourself. Because if there's more rice, you tend to go back and get more rice.
You're gonna eat it.
Where
yeah.
that little but on that bowl, Randy, by taking that vegetable slaw and mixing that in there, and you think, God, you're putting it with the hot rice or whatever. I'm telling you, it's just it mixes in, it kind of warms up, and it's just the different textures of that
I'll be damned.
just makes that over the top. The other pro move on that is go find the sashimi. It doesn't even have to be sashimi, but I like to buy the sashimi smoked salmon. They have little, and it's kind of expensive. 4 ounces is like $11.
Jesus
But you
Christ.
find the sashimi. It's like little slices, and
Right.
just put a couple slices of that chunked up in that poke bowl, or make your own with just the sashimi salmon.
Right.
And it's a really good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I've been trying to recreate. I love the sauce in that poke bowl. I love that sauce. I'm trying to recreate. I'm trying to find that sauce. I've been buying every poke sauce and trying every poke. I could not recreate that sauce, and I've been trying to recreate that sauce.
Huh.
And I haven't found anything close.
Interesting.
Things that make you go, I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. But it is good. I like that. That bowl's a standard go-to.
Yeah. I finally found them. I had a hard time finding them in the fresh deli department.
Yeah. And they got a
Yeah,
what? Huh? Oh yeah. I got my chief engineer over here too. She comes around and goes, onion? Yeah. So I've been buying them
yeah, you
on
get
top
the
of the rice bowls. I've been buying the French's. They sell a little container of French's fried onions.
Yeah, green bean casserole stuff.
Yeah, green bean casserole onions. I've been sprinkling some of those over the top too for a different
that would add
texture.
a little crunch to it. Be nice.
Little crunch, a little texture, a little. Yeah, it's a really nice one.
I do love those poke bowls.
I so bad want to turn the Crafty Mac into the Crafty Mac and Bowl. I know I've talked about that for 6 months or years.
It's been years.
Yeah,
I still worked at the Crafty Mac.
We got to figure out how to do that because
it would be good, especially because now that there's not really any place that does like poke bowls to go.
Yeah,
because the only place downtown.
And I found the poke. I found the poke. I can get the poke. I can get the tuna from PFG in 4 ounce portions.
Really?
Yeah, and so I talked to my friend that does the same exact thing out east, and I'm like, so what's the shelf life of this stuff? And he goes, well, you're supposed to, health department, you're supposed to not thaw it in the cryovac. So if you buy cryovac fish, you're not supposed to thaw it in the cryovac.
Yeah,
according to health department.
Right.
So he says we just take it out and put it in a portion bag, put it in the refrigerator, and he says you got 4 or 5 days on it.
Huh.
Well, that's pretty good shelf life.
Yeah.
I didn't figure there was that much shelf life.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if you opened up Poke Bowl, you'd have to hire some Asian people, wouldn't you?
No.
Or at least somebody that talked like one.
There you go.
No.
Right?
These are ridiculous.
Have you seen that one gal on Instagram that she works at some Asian restaurant? She's blonde as blonde could be, but she answers the phone and she talks Asian.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh my gosh, it's just so funny. I've gotten much better at the gram since somebody told me that you need to be posting on the gram versus Facebook. So I've spent a lot more time.
Yeah.
I did get that. I did get your little. I was actually gonna make fun of you. What did you post? And I was like, oh, look at him being a little influencer.
Any
idea how your rolled sausage is doing? Sausage.
Oh,
in a
it
bag.
was.
Oh, Randy.
Where are we at on that?
Oh, Randy, Randy.
Randy, did you see this post he made? I was like, oh, look at him being a little food influencer.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Aw. Tagging Snake River Farms, putting his little food in a heart.
Hey, Randy, want to take a guess?
Randy, what? Oh my God.
Randy, you want to take a guess?
I wouldn't have any idea. Millions.
Just take a guess.
No, I'm not guessing.
No, take a guess, Randy.
4 million.
16.7 million views.
Wow.
40,000 likes, 40,000 hearts, 463 comments, 15,000 shares, 591 whatever that thing is, and 10,000 saves.
What a deal.
that thing every
over a stupid
day.
sausage in a plastic bag.
And I tell you, I have went from a follower standpoint. I went from like, I don't know, 600 followers, to 2,600 followers because of that one post.
Huh?
Yeah.
Nothing says I love you like Snake River's fajitas and homemade butter tortillas. Oh, and he added a trending sound, Randy. God, he is an influencer.
He is an influencer.
God, that shit.
Everywhere I look around.
What the
That'll
heck?
give you the Jimmy leg.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Not very. I need to take some lessons though on my storyline on how to move shit around and make it look better.
Yeah.
Canva.
Stuff looks good. Looks good.
Yeah.
Dang it. Well, you guys got anything else? We just hit an hour.
Oh, damn.
We're just getting really good at this.
Time flies.
Have we talked about the no, we haven't talked about the farm report.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
He didn't do it.
Farm report, because we'll get reprimanded. Today's farm report brought to you by First National Bank of Arnsville. We've got candy jars and fly swatters that will beat you and sweet you just however you'd like.
You can't see that.
On today's market report this week, soybean futures were very weak. They were strong. They were up 18 to 20 cents. Soybeans were up 18 to 20 cents over a reported 8 million metric ton increase in Chinese purchases. Speaking of your Pokemon bowls, the Chinese are going to be buying more soy. They bought more soybeans. Corn was a little soft.
You can also put a little edamame in your Poke Bowl if you want.
I mean edamame beans. Those are good.
Yeah.
High protein.
You put them in your
edamame.
You can put them in your Poke Bowl.
You can.
Corn was up 1.5 cents for the week. Exports. And back to the livestock market. This livestock, I'll tell you what, if anybody really gives a shit about livestock, the cattle markets, I would highly recommend, there's all kinds of TikToks, I think it's mainly on TikToks, of cattle auctions where they'll do, what this week's prices are.
Closing my speaker. I'm closing my microphone on my iPhone.
Oh, okay.
I don't want my feed to be cattle auctions.
Are you covering these little guys or just this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I am
What are you talking about?
No, Randy, just keep going.
Okay. Anyway, it's pretty interesting to see what some of these cattle are bringing. Feeder cattle and fat cattle are bringing at these auctions around the country. Really interesting, and the prices they're bringing are just astronomical.
I saw a 425-pound calf brought $5.25 a pound.
So about $2,000.
Yeah.
Holy
for
shit.
a 405 pound. Yeah.
425-pound calf.
He's got a long way to go before he's hanging upside down in the locker plant.
Okay. Why'd you have to word it like that?
This Chicago Mercantile Group reported mixed trade with futures face some pressure. Cash trade remaining strong. Cash market and lean hog futures declined a sixth consecutive session. So hogs are going down. Hog prices are going down. They're retreating from a contract high reached earlier in the month as speculative momentum cooled. So that is the farm report. I would highly recommend looking at livestock auctions on TikTok, and hard telling what else you'll find out there on TikTok. I better just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
And today's farm report brought to you by First National Bank of Arnsville. Swatting for your business.
Randy, I saw the...
And we even got a pizza cutter. We'll cut your pizza in.
Cut you a slice of the pie.
Yeah, help you take a bigger piece of the pie.
I saw that yesterday on Valentine's Day. I saw one of them transition videos, and it was somebody out and they were taking a picture of their cattle. And it was really cold outside, and the steers were blowing, and the steam was coming off their nose, and it said,
Right.
"It's cold out there. You should bring him inside." And then it flips over, and there's a steak going into a frying pan.
That's pretty good.
That is good marketing. But
Yeah.
well, we got anything else?
That's
I
it.
don't know. Have we been educational today?
I don't know. I feel like probably everybody says we're always educational, at least a little bit. You have to like hold it, but it doesn't matter anymore because we're
Oh, big
literally
news this
about
week.
to sign off.
Big news.
Okay.
Big news this
What?
week. First week of the food truck going out.
Woo! There's
Food truck's
big
going
news.
out to the Illinois Beef Expo. So
Oh yeah,
that's a 4-day deal. So
can't wait to hear how it goes.
Big news this week. We still have a food truck. In case
That
anybody
news
wants
has
to
not
know.
changed in a year.
just so if anybody, FYI. You want one
FYI.
more word of the day?
I don't know. I feel you should save some of them for later episodes.
Sherry was over here pumping her fist by the pool. She's like, "Yep,
get-
we do.
get
We
rid-
do have a food truck.
Okay.
Get
one
rid
more.
of that food truck.
We're gonna do one of them. We're gonna do one of them waffles for it. You know how people are doing them waffles? Have you seen the waffles online where they sell a smoker or whatever, and you buy a chance at winning it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we may do a $100
Just give it-
waffle and sell
Just
like
give it away.
300 waffles to it, and right?
Okay. You want the word to close the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exhaustipated.
Okay.
It's when you're just too tired to really give a shit anymore. Exhaustipated.
Amen. Amen.
I'll find some new ones for next week.
Okay, can't wait. Randy's word of the week is coming back.
Exhaustipated.
At least it's not as
You're just too tired to
acronym.
give a fuck anymore.
But
You better not
All
be
right.
this week with the Beef Expo.
Right,
Yeah.
I know.
he's got to grow his eyebrows back first.
Put them on like Uncle Leo's. Make sure everybody look up the Uncle Leo Seinfeld with his eyebrows. It's hilarious. They think he's evil.
Uh,
All right.
all right.
Is that it?
Yeah. If
Sign
you
us
guys
out.
haven't already. Okay. If you guys haven't already, follow us on social media at Cue the Mic Pod. Find us on YouTube at Cue the Mic Podcast. Like, follow, subscribe. Do all the things. You know the drill. Randy, take it away.
Boom, 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 boom. Out of here. Done. Finished.
Boom. Boom.
All
Adios.
right. We'll see you guys next week.